This week we're going to begin working on transitions on our takedowns, takedown into a turn. So we're going to start with our single leg. We want to go single leg to a leg lace. We're going to go high crotch to a leg turk, and then we're also going to do our single leg, high crotch, and double leg to gut wrenches. Single leg is still going to be our #1 offensive attack. We want to make sure that we're committed to getting a single, high-level competition. Singles are what win matches, so we go single leg right into a leg lace. It happens on the finish. We want to do it, we call it the transition, because that moment where he's on his feet and goes down into the parterre position, he goes from one position to the next, and there's a little lull in time as he transitions, he switches from position to position. So we want to catch him during that transition. He's going to be caught off guard a little bit, and that's when we want to begin our turn. So we can start with a simple single leg. We'll just show you it one time, and then we'll break down the technique. I hit a simple single leg, and on my finish, I start going into a leg lace. So I get my single, I'm coming around, I go up to my finish. As I'm finishing, I might go down this way. I'm going to start climbing here and go right into a leg lace as he's going down to the mat. Right now he's going down. I'm going to start my leg lace. The thing about our transition to a turn is the technique might not be solid, might not be perfect, but we have to take it on the transition. That's when he's most vulnerable. When he breaks down and he goes flat, then we're going to have to be a little bit more technical. But we want to hit it quickly on our transition. So as I'm going through my transition, I hit my single. Wherever I'm at on my single, he's going to go down to the mat. It might be a dump, it might be a push-by, it might be a trip. But as he's falling, I'm going to attack his other leg. I'm attacking at his knees. So I hang on to his knees here, and I'm attacking his other knee. Notice how I'm behind his butt. I can't be in front and try to attack behind to go to my leg lace. I have to get behind his butt, okay? And I'm going to my leg lace. So if I'm in on a dump position, I might dump, switch behind, chase that leg. I'm at the knees right here, okay? At the knees. Alright? It might be an inside, outside the leg, doesn't really matter. I might even go and lift it high, okay? But I'm attacking at his knees. When I attack to his knees, I'm going to start crossing his legs, and I'm going nice, shallow cross with my my control hand actually, because I'm reaching across, grabbing the far knee. This hand is going to cross that leg, and it's just shallow. Since it's a transition, it doesn't have to be super tight. So I'm here, I'm starting to drive to the finish. This hand, I like to think I'm backhanding right at the calf or down at the ankle. And I'm just rolling through as I'm finishing. He's falling to the mat. I'm backhanding, I'm rolling through on the finish. Roll through on that finish. Capture his knee and his ankle. It just rolls through on the finish. It's a transition. Then I can reset. I've got it tight. Now I can go and get my tech fall. But it happens on a transition. It's really fast. Also go from our high crotch right into a leg turk. This could happen in a couple different ways. But I'm going to go to leg turks, and this is a series. We want you to be able to drill the leg turk series as well. So go a high crotch. It's not as high percentage as our single leg. Head's on the outside. I have to make sure that I'm tight, especially in freestyle wrestling, because he can cut the corner and crotch lift me. So I'm starting to cut around. When I drive across his far leg, it could be on a double leg, it could just be on a single, it could be a dump. I want to split his legs. Split his legs and step in between them. So I'm here, starting to finish, split the legs. Splitting the legs with my hands. I'm still tight with my chest. My chest is still tight. Pulling his legs in, it allows me to get a nice solid split. If he's far away here, I'm probably not going to get him down to begin with, but I'm not going to be able to split his legs either. So I'm tight here, splitting the legs. Alright? I'd like to take one foot, step over, so my hips are chasing his hips in this direction. My hips are attacking his hips. Okay? So eventually he's going to go down, my hips control his hip on the leg turk, turns it over. But I'm looking for that leg turk off my high crotch. High crotch to a leg turk. So I'm here, high crotch, I'm switching across, going to a leg turk. Right there, leg turk. It's transition wrestling. It happens on the finish. I throw my leg turk in. Other ways we can leg turk it is I could be in on my high crotch. I might be stopped down. I can't reach across. He might be blocking with his far leg. I'm going to reach across behind the leg. Behind the leg. Right there. Reach across behind the leg. And it's just like I did before where I attack his knee. This way I'm attacking his knee. I'm attacking his knee here too. Okay, drive him down to his hip. Now I can reach with my hands, or I can step my foot in. Either way, it's a leg turk, okay? Here, or I can even lift the foot, put it up on the knee. Cross knee turn, okay? So now from here, I'm going to attack his hips again. Attack his hips, right? Right down here. Step it over, attack his hips. Attack his hips with that leg turk. So I'm either reaching behind, reaching over, splitting legs. Same thing if I dump it down, I can stay near side, hand turk. Got leg turks, hand turks. We want to split the leg and go to the attack. Final transition we want to work on is our double leg or our single, high crotch, whichever, to a gut wrench, okay? Again, it all happens as he's going down to the finish. I want to lock in my lock. We're locking our lock right on those ribs. It should be nice and tight. And I'm using the momentum. Single leg, high crotch, double. So if I'm at a single, I prefer going to a leg lace from the single because I've already got the leg. But if he goes down, I'm driving it there. I'm going to capture his ribs and use his momentum. It's going forward. I'm going to keep his momentum going forward and just take that gut wrench with. So if I got a single here, he goes down, I'm climbing up. I'm going to catch his ribs, keep his weight going forward. Gut wrench it through. Same thing on the double leg. When I go double, it happens as he starts to turn. His weight's already going forward. Okay, I might have a double, driving weight forward. Boom. Lock doesn't have to be extraordinarily tight. I want to get it tight because it makes my gut best. I can do it consecutive, but it happens with a momentum. It could even just be a little hip tilt. It's going down to the mat, single, high crotch, double. Hit those ribs, knock them up there tight. It catches it as he's going through. I'm just rolling it. So one more time off a double. Might be a double. I'm driving here. He could be falling. Whichever direction he turns, he might be here. I can catch it, or I might step over that other side. Okay? I'd like to get my feet rolling through there, but it's just a momentum issue. Okay? So double drive could be this way. Right? But I'm catching the ribs. Catch the ribs. Another simple movement I need to start creating with my opponent. This is going to create some offense for me on my feet. It's just elbow passes. This happens so many times. Youth wrestling, even up into high school. Guys will grab a collar tie. He's got a collar tie on me. He's nice and tight. I'm grabbing this elbow even, and we lose control, or we don't even know what to do with this elbow. I'm hanging on to it. I want to step and pass it off. So many times people will get here, and they'll immediately try to pop it, which can be a good skill if I catch it before he collar ties me. Once he has that collar tie, it's going to be tough to pop it on a good wrestler, okay? And it's going to be tough to duck under if he's got a good collar tie. But his collar tie is pulling me towards him, his weight's coming towards me, I can just pass the elbow off. When I pass the elbow off, what I want to do is I want to windshield wiper my feet. Both feet move at the same time, here, okay? I'm changing my level, turning my face with my feet, here, okay? It's not a duck under. I'm not trying to go under the arm. I'm passing the elbow by. I can even grab it and pull him, get his weight coming towards me, windshield wiper the feet, pass it off. Okay? Ideally, his weight will continue to go forward. Circles him around. I've got my hand at his elbow. He's carrying my weight right now. Okay? But he could come back there, collar tight, and grab a hold of it. It's tight. I'm going to have a hard time ducking a guy here. Okay? If he collar ties me on purpose, I want to grab the elbow, I can pull him in, windshield wiper my feet, pass it off, pass it off. And I'm passing it right across my face. I don't want to duck my head, it's not a duck under. I'm not taking my head down and ducking it over. I'm passing it off. It's an angle, change right there, change direction, create an angle. He's pushing in, pushing hard, boom, push it off, okay? And this is the way it happens in a match, is this guy will come at me with a collar tie, go hard a little bit. He'll go hard, he'll come at me here, push it off. Okay, he comes back again, collar tie, push it off. Comes back, collar tie, push it off. Okay? My free hand can either post down, it can post to get that good level change here, or it can look to capture a leg. Okay? He could square up on this collar tie as he's pushing in here. He squares up, got a single attack. Alright, so it's just good solid wrestling. He's passing that elbow. Guy will come and collar tie you on purpose. He's collar tying me. I need to do something with it. Grab a hold, pulling him forward, pass it by. This works really good on the edge as well. If I'm on the edge of the mat, he collar ties. He's trying to push me out. He pushes me here in freestyle. He gets his point, right? So I can pass it by. He's pushing, pass it by, changing my level, shoot him off, shoot him off. Keep my chest square to his, and shoot him off. Good pass by, elbow pass.